Hello, I'm Teri Belf, and I'm one of the co-authors of a book called Simply Live It Up. It looks like this, kind of colorful, isn't it? Okay, Charlotte Ward and I wrote this book, and there are 40 practical techniques how you can simply live it up. I'm going to share with you tonight one of them, which we call Prune Your People Inventory. What a challenging bunch of words, because we don't usually think of pruning people. We think of pruning plants and trees and shrubs. However, sometimes you just have too many people in your life. Even a flaming extrovert like me can have too many people. I collect people. I do, everywhere I go, everywhere I've lived. I'm a magnet for people. So I need to take a look every now and then at how many people are in my life and who supports me living purposefully, and what do I do with those who don't. So that's what this is about. There are 10 steps in this process. And the first is to make a list. It might be a long list. A list of the people who are in your life. A master list. Just roll it out. And then take a look at who are the people who support you. And what value have you gained from these friendships and these relationships? And write that down. Third, ask yourself, what learning might still be possible in this relationship or friendship? Because it's important to keep going if you still think there's something for you to learn. The next step, the fourth step, is the hardest one. Well, almost the hardest. People tell me it's the second hardest. Because this step is about deciding whom you are going to let go of. And that means no longer put time and energy into that relationship or friendship. Okay? Once you've made that list, then write a script. Okay? Write a script for each of the people that you want to prune from your people inventory. Write that script, and of course the next step is rehearse what you're going to say. Then pick the first one, all right? And schedule some private, uninterrupted time with that person. And some people prefer to do this face-to-face, and others don't have that luxury, so it might be necessary to do it by one of the video medias that we have. Have that conversation. Explaining to the person what value you have received from the relationship, and letting them know that you feel you're moving in different directions at this point, and that you're going to have to say goodbye. Make sure that they leave feeling like they have gained something from the conversation. I remember when I did this with someone a few years ago, the person said, "I can't believe you just told me, Teri, that we're not going to see each other anymore, and I feel okay about that." Then I knew I had succeeded. It was difficult, perhaps one of the most difficult things I've ever done, and yet I felt proud of myself for coming from a place of integrity with it. You know, it would have been really easy to just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I really can't take the time right now," or "I have another engagement." You know, that's how people get out of it. I don't think that's coming from a place of integrity. I think it's necessary to have a conversation with a person when you really truly make a choice that they are no longer going to be in their life because they no longer pull you forward. The next step is, what have you learned about yourself from this conversation? All right? And finally, acknowledge yourself. Give yourself a good pat on the back. You've done something rather challenging, and you've come from a place of integrity. So this is the process for pruning your people inventory. And if you want to know more, you could contact me at Coach, C-O-A-C-H, at Belf, B like in boy, E-L-F like in Frank, Coach at belf.org. Or check out my website, www.belfcoach.com. And you can purchase this in part of the book, Simply Live It Up, by going to Amazon. So, thank you for listening. Good luck pruning.